welcome your 2025 Seattle Seahawks.
Start by placing our casserole dish on top of our
What's up, Choke?
It's Mike McDonald. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. And he's up past the 20 to 22-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And at quarterback, a longtime signal caller in the National Football League, former Super Bowl MVP Joe Flacco.
Remember when the conversation was, is Joe Flacco elite? Well, at one point he was elite enough to not only win a Super Bowl, but be named the MVP of that game. And for a time, one of the top-paid quarterbacks in the league. Not bad for a young man who transferred to Delaware from Pitt while in college. This guy's had a great career. Not many chances now to lead an offense, but still can.
Okay. Hold on. Definitely turn the crowd down so they're loud as fuck. Put them at about 50. Commentary at about 50. See how that works. See how that is. Can you hear me better now?
Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's Flacco. And it's complete to Jelani Woods.
Flacco's pass complete to Jelani Woods. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Indianapolis.
1st and 10. Here we go. Now Flacco.
Flacco's pass complete to Jelani Woods. A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Colts.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ooh, that was almost picked up.
Intended for Josh Downs.
That was almost picked up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Not really. It was almost an interception. I didn't like that at all. Yeet.
Ezekiel Elliott on the carry. Shaquille Griffin on the tackle. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's the first carry for Khalil Herbert.
Go, go, go. Ha! Let's go. Oh, the one before that, yeah.
Touchdown on the year. And the Colts are on the board first here this afternoon.
The kicker on for the point after.
Point try forthcoming.
His kick is good. Makes the
Alright, I'm gonna fix that because I can't really hear the commentary. So what I'm gonna do is turn it back up and just turn down the master volume. I don't care about the crowd. Crowd can shut the hell up. Let's try that. See how that works.
So that drives 7 plays in length. And a pretty good run there in the
Can you
end
still
to
hear me,
top it
Trump?
off. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession.
Okay.
They'll be led out by the 3rd overall selection back in 2018 from USC. It's Sam Darnold.
And the thing with Sam Darnold is we know the skill set is there.
Yeah.
May not be the most mobile or strongest arm quarterback in the league, but usually plays with really good poise and at his best, like a point guard in basketball, able to move around and distribute the rock.
The numbers for Walker from last week's effort: 16 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown.
And that's 10 touchdowns on the season for him on the ground. And remember our meeting with the coaching staff, they did share with us that one of their goals for the year was for him to get in the end zone at least 10 times. And that ramps up into their bigger goal to try and get 20 overall as a team.
Outright to Smith and Jigba. That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Seahawks first down.
To the right side, this is
Oh!
and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A nice effort.
All right, Quiddy Pay.
Stop from Quiddy Pay.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best
Quiddy
in the
Pay
league.
made him pay.
They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice
Put him
job
on his
there,
ass.
stopping him for a loss.
Made him lay out on the grass.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
Yeah, no.
Third and 5.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Darnold from the gun.
Let's go!
They're gonna get him. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down. And you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed. This is fielded at the 27. A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The visitors' offense led by their wide receiver headed out for their 2nd possession. And as we play out the final stretch of games, he entered our contest here as the NFL's leader in receiving yards.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're 1 to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
What the
They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you gotta be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you
Right.
have to get done.
Wow.
Finally stop some people. Put them on the ground.
Taking it about the 16.
Back him up some.
6
Shit.
yards on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold.
Oh! Oh, you should have had that.
Turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there.
I have no idea.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Nowhere to go here. He
Whoa.
wants the football. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side.
The hell, did he lateral it or did he fumble it?
Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense got it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
It looked like a lateral. It looked like he went to fucking throw behind him.
That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense.
Did I hit him that hard?
And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard
All right, come on.
line. On fourth down,
Let's get a return.
Dixon.
Yeah, Dixon.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well.
No.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return.
Right.
They will take over first and 10.
Come on.
And he's set to go on offense once more. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see
There we go.
some
That's what I want to see.
whether it's through the air or
That's what I like to see.
now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
A first down carry by Elliott. And he can only manage
God,
to get a
Zeke.
couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt
Who got
shaken
hurt?
up on that
Oh,
last
shit.
play.
Somebody got hurt.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. Again, it's Elliott. He gets away from one.
Go, Elliott.
And
Oh,
15 shy of the 10.
let's
The
go.
Colts 13 yards and a first down.
How about that run? Picks up a first down. Note the enthusiasm in my voice. Remember, last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I think he's trying to get another one in the fold.
And you talked, watching film, a lot about his form and just hitting the hole, running north and south, as we like to say. And I think he's been doing that a lot recently.
Squaring those shoulders and getting downhill.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Inside give to Elliott.
Oh, he stood me up.
Is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Setting up to throw, Flacco. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
First, I got it.
Not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down.
What? Bull.
Neither
I
the
can't even.
touchdown nor the first down.
That's crazy. How did he not get the first? That's
Here's the
bullshit.
Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. You know,
Sit your ass
season
down.
winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now.
That was bullshit. He should have had that first down.
It's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter,
Get him, get him.
field, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
18-yard line.
And they'll try the air now with Darnold. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
Nice hit, nice hit.
Screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now Darnold. And that's going to be
Nice.
complete.
Nice.
The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Michael Dixon to punt for the Seahawks.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. come the offense as they take over. Well, the Colts offense and receiver Michael Pittman getting set for their next possession. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
First down, Colts.
Let's go.
Flacco. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And his throw is incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just scared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On third down, Elliott. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. So that, Charles, a season long, and since he's a rookie, I guess we can go ahead and call that a career long as well.
I love how you put that together because, you know, so everyone at home was saying, okay, has to be career, right, since he's a rookie. Well done by you, but I definitely like what I've seen from him so far this year. Very distinguished college career. He's looking right at home here in the NFL.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Nothing for him yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Back to throw, Darnold. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space. All you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra.
Oh, let's go.
That's exactly what he got done there.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs
Defense on it today, boy.
around the line of scrimmage.
They scored shit.
It's 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken at the 23. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Yes. Thank you, ref.
So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2nd down and 8. Toss left to Elliott. And he takes this one in 16th touchdown of the year. And the Colts are able to widen their advantage. Well, they ran the toss, trusting he had the speed to get to the edge, and he did.
And there really wasn't any doubt about that because the scouting report told you this guy could flat out run. When you give him a little bit of space and a chance to get there, he usually does.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. To the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down.
There goes Sounds. Hey, movement.
There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt
for the Seahawks.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. The Colts offense and the veteran Ezekiel Elliott set to go to work once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game. They go to Elliott again. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 84 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. A break from the ground game here. Flacco. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. And going right back to Pittman. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offside, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And the rout is on here in this first half.
Seahawks, nothing. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players. But for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. NRG Stadium in Houston. It's the Texans at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And it's the veteran, and he's still got it, Joe Mixon. This'll wind up a touchdown. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the New York Jets. And it's the Tank Bigsby. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Jags would go on to the solid win, 24-7 the score. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago. The Bears taking on the Cleveland Browns. And this is Jerry Jeudy. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. The Browns will not finish the year winless. Congratulations to them and their fans. It was quite a wait, but they get their first win. With that, let's give you a chance to look at the playoff picture in the NFC with 1 month remaining in the regular season. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters, as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scotty, thank you as always. Well, likely 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Time now for the Indianapolis defense to come back on the field. They don't want to change anything. They've got 0 points against them here, so I would imagine the halftime speech was do more of the same, right?
I think you're right, and it's where defensive coordinators have to walk that line of preparing for the adjustments you expect to come, but not taking away the aggressiveness you've already shown. And they've played so well, I think that's the speech. You nailed it. Just go out and do what you've been doing, and we'll adjust if we see anything different later.
To this point, they've been spectacular. Grover Stewart in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Under pressure, they got him again. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Let's take it inside his own 40. A punt of 46, a return of 5. This offense making its way back out, led by their wide receiver. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. To pass, Flacco. It's caught inside the 25. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play there for Indy. 47 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now Flacco. And he'll get into the end zone. A touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Scotty, thank you as always. Well, likely two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Now the Colts defensive unit trots back out there. They were able to force that 3 and out. That led to a touchdown. Defenses obviously love 3 and outs. They want more of that.
They created a very short and not too sweet stint for the offense by getting them off the field that fast, but it set up their own offense, gave them a little spark, and they took it downfield and scored.
Now the question, can they do it again? Let's see. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Darnold now to throw. Steps away to his left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. The Colts offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Operating on play action, Flacco. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
Devin Witherspoon on the coverage.
Flacco off play action. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
It's a gain of 25.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3.
8-yard gain.
From the 3, 2nd and a yard.
At the 3-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Short of the goal line.
They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. Flacco looks to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Joe Flacco taking it in from a yard out. And the Colts just continue to roll. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Scotty, thank you as always. Well, likely 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25.
Looking to put a drive together.
Hands
it to Walker to begin the series. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34.
Brings up second down.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he stopped immediately there. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third and short, they'll try option left. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. This offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. They'll try to sweep with Elliott. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Running with Elliott. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a turnover on downs.
Running left is Walker. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
At the 36-yard line.
Now it's Darnold. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And 3rd and 8 now.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Darnold. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. But down this big, we know that they need touchdowns instead of field goals, but now it's add insult to injury because they can't even get the 3, Charles, on the excellent block there by the special teams.
And it certainly felt to me like the special teams consider themselves an extension of the defense, which has played well for them. They have a nice cushion. They didn't want to allow any points, any opportunity to cut into their lead. A big-time play.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Flacco. Caught by Woods.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. The give is to Elliott. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 2 yards on the pickup, but that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2 yards on the play. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Passing play, Flacco. And Woods has it complete. They'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
A 7-yard.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
Seahawks 26-yard line.
Again to Elliott. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. A gain of 3.
Second down and 6 now.
At the 18-yard line.
Here's Flacco. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman.
That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
So not quite at first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Okay.
Now it's Flacco. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one.
I should be done with this game by then.
It's second down and 10.
Now Flacco. Caught on a slant. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll leave him with a third and just a yard.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
Here's Flacco. Got a man. It's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Looking to put a drive together. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 25-yard line.
To throw is Darnold. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
Part of my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front 7 today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
The Seahawks on third down. Can you believe it? 0 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. He finds Smith and Jigba. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I enjoy. We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it number 1 for what we've seen this season.
from the gun. Flacco. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Yeah, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle is going to leave him about a yard or so short.
But it's 4th down.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They'll run it with Elliott. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Flacco fakes the give, sets to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
They fake the handoff. Now Flacco to pass. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Play action. Flacco. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. He's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 2nd and 4. They could still get a 1st down without scoring. Herbert powering up the middle. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat
and give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Darnold. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. This is fielded at the 27. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And they will take a knee here. Take a knee. Charles, when you look at the stat sheet, you realize that both sides of the ball were so dominant in this game. And on offense, not only did they score it, but they did it through the air as well as on the ground. Everything was working.
And you know that the guys that scored the touchdown